Hi and welcome to North London Allotment. Now, when I get to the allotment, there's one job I always do first. I wonder if you can think what it is. Okay, after opening my shed and stowing my bags, removing the deluxe complex locking system that is a heavy plank from the door, I grab some gloves and I do this. Not as bad as always. Flies. They are helping break it down. And I do keep throwing brown material in to take away the damp, but yeah. I open my composters so that by the time I put my compost that I've brought with me to put in there, my vegetable scraps and whatsoever, the flies have gone a bit and it's not so disgusting. Also, it means if I find any slugs sneaking around the plot, I can just lob them in, because that's where I put them. Might as well make them work. The next thing I do is I have a look around and see what jobs need doing today. I've already spotted a few that need my immediate attention before I get even onto the list I've prepared at home. Right, just take you past the deluxe locking system of the shed, around the back, because of this. I've actually put those broad beams up the right way because they were all smashed. As you can see, it's time to bid adieu to the grow house. It's been so long since I put it up, I can't figure out the safest way of taking it down. Probably because it's already starting to fall apart. I don't really want the metal poles to fall on my head. So I suppose the first thing is to try and take the cover off. And hopefully I didn't tie it on too tightly. Let's find out. One of those times you really wish you hadn't cut your nails so short. Okay, one side done. Use this one. Of course, the handy thing is, with it slightly falling apart, is that the poles have already... Oh, that's so much easier. Started to help the threads fall off. Please don't fall on my head. How do I do this? Do you know what? The poles that have stayed in have really stayed in. Now I have complained to Oldie because as soon as I put it up there, I could see there was a rip in the plastic. I think there was something else that wasn't great. And I said to them, I said, I'm not returning it because I am not following those instructions again. But they can have it back now. If I get one next year, definitely gonna put extra support on it like this from the beginning. Was not expecting those August winds, but if anyone's expecting those kind of winds we're having, it's a bit odd. Oh, come on. Cover off. Don't know how I'm going to fold that down and put it in the box. It's quite sad doing this. You know, it's like, well, it really is the end of a growing season. And all us gardeners do now start thinking of spring. Looking through the seed catalogues. Can't wait for real seeds to go online. They said the new catalogue will be in November. So I'm very much looking forward to that. So very much like their seeds and their ethics as well. Oh no, come on, Scott, you must want to come out. We've already had the printed copies from some of the bigger companies as well. Just come through, you know, like you're on their mailing list for life. And my daughter's picked out pink cabbage she would like us to grow. She likes pink. Not sure she likes cabbage, but you never know. If it's pink, she might change her mind. And of course, if you let children get involved in growing, they're much more likely to eat something new or something perhaps they think they don't like. Amy's boys came up here with my two and they all dug up potatoes, and they're not really big potato fans, her boys, but they took them home, they washed them, they cooked them and they ate them because, you know, they've been part of the growing process. And next year we're going to do a bigger potato thing for them. What we're going to do is we're going to get a special potato for each child and they're going to bury it themselves, and then they're going to come back and they're going to dig up and compare their potatoes. And the idea is each potato begins with the initial of their name. Don't know why, it just sounds like fun. So I'm going to go to a potato fair with my daughter, who has already said she wants to go. There's one down, I think it's 1st of March in Lambeth. And if you want to find a potato fair, just put in, I think it's Pennard's Plants that arrange it, so Google that and it will give you the list so far of potato fairs. There will be more added, they haven't finalised them. Or go last year, because obviously I'd already ordered some potatoes and I didn't want to go crazy. No, I did go crazy. So I really want this year to just get some different potatoes, like just 1 or 2 of really different potatoes, just to have a go. Make it a bit more exciting. I think that's what you've got to do with gardening as well. Change what you do, try something different. Like plant something you've never grown or never eaten. You might find a new favourite. Oh my god, this is taking forever. I've got so much to do in such a short morning as well. I really could have done without this. I can't leave it crashed and being an eyesore, and there are strong winds being a nuisance up at Allotment. I didn't put it on very even ground. I did even it up a bit, but over the months it has kind of sunk and gone back to its wonkiness. So I don't have a very good spot on which to stand. Oh, come on. I will have had my lunch after this. There is no way this could be used another year. The plastic is so warped, even the metal is warped. It's got a 3-year guarantee, and I think that is just ridiculously optimistic. Just don't want to come apart, do you? Oh, you do. Cut off the spider's web. It's too tight to slide off. Got to get home this afternoon to swap over parenting duties with my husband, and I have a pumpkin to carve. So we managed to grow 2 pumpkins. One fairly decent size, which we're going to carve, and the other, which was kind of like the size of my son's head, we gave that to Amy because hers didn't come to anything. And my daughter drew a face on it this morning, so my job this afternoon is to get that carved. Of course, I am going to keep the inside of the pumpkin for some soup or something. Always a bit worried with I don't know how to say it. Is it cucurbits, that family, because if you're not sure where the seed came from, it could have cross-pollinated, and they have a tendency to become a bit toxic. So I'm a bit cautious, but I will try some before I cook anything with it, because you know it's not good for you if it tastes bitter. So bitter squash should never be eaten. It's poisonous. I am actually getting tangled in the spider's web now. Right. Oh, come on. Come out. sharp sand has been excellent ballast. Yeah, I bought it to annoy slugs, but actually it became such good ballast I don't use for anything else. These have all got like letters on, and the instructions literally were a picture of it up and labelled with A, B, C, D. Wasn't the most helpful instruction set. Bendy poles. Oof. Very bendy poles. This is my old compost area. Well, not mine, previous plot holders. And I covered it with black plastic because, to be honest, there's just so many weed seeds in there. You can see the wind's blown it off, probably foxes. It's covered in weeds again. But I was watching Erica's Little Welsh Garden yesterday, and she was using an old compost area as a raised bed. So what I'm going to do next year is block this off, get some better topsoil in there and use it as a squash patch, I think. If this ever becomes found as a miracle cure for anything, I am in the money. Right, I've got to fit it in the box now, which is in a shed. I'm going to spare you that because there'll probably be quite a lot of swearing. So I'll see you in a bit. It would be entirely fair to say I lost the will. And my last autumn job for today, thanks to Nigel on Muddy Boots, because I wouldn't have known to do this, get rid of the lower leaves on the Brussels, and I am going to stake them because obviously when I move those leaves they're a bit more exposed. My battery is just about to go, but I've just got enough time to show you the staked Brussels, and that's it for today. See you next time.